put a new boiler room at the Selinsgrove Center. We were probably there 9 months. Plus we also hooked up the emergency generator and did a lot of demo work and reconstructed actually. Somebody designed the garage doors and we had to put an 8-inch steam pipe above the tracks of the garage doors, and we actually scratched our heads for a day or two until we figured out how we were going to do it, and everything turned out well.
They needed a steam drain, but it had to be enclosed. I don't remember exactly, maybe 8 or 10 steam outlets, all 3/4 1-inch piping. Normally I'd build a header, but they wanted to be able to visually see the steam. Didn't really give us sizes, so we 3 of us got together and talked it out, and we built what we thought. I think it came out very nice, and everybody seemed to be pleased with it.
The project was a 2-story emergency room. I worked in the penthouse. We moved a lot of the air handlers in, brought the chilled water and steam piping up, and got everything ready, and it supplied the building with chilled water and heat.
One of the biggest challenges was you're trying to do this project, and the whole while you have a hospital that's fully operational, that you cannot interrupt any of their services at all for not even 1 minute.
Just the logistics of trying to getting all the ductwork into where we're at and staying out of the hospital's way of where the patients come in and out of, and not making too much noise to disturb the patients.
We had a walkway right along where we had to get the units up through, and where we had to do a lot of the lifting of the things was an existing entrance and a loading dock, so we had to really be careful with the people around and the hospital employees.
A lot of other jobs, you just basically go in and do it, whereas took a lot more coordination and a lot more planning, and that was one of the biggest challenges because it's a fully functioning hospital with an emergency department.
We had a GPS system, and they set all the hangers, instead of measuring or whatever, they laid out all the points of company for all your hangers above the ceiling to hold your pipe and everything.
A lot of the older guys aren't used to that kind of technology, and they'd have their reservations whether it's going to work or not, but then when you actually see it does, and it's very exact, and it does save a lot of time and money, you know, as far as installing all your materials.
I live close to the job. It's a hospital that I use, so it's neat to see, you know, how everything worked out. You know, I go to that emergency room, so it's nice to see how it turned out and how everything's done and how it works.
It's always a good feeling to see, you know, when a plan comes together and, you know, it's completed. You know, you get a good rewarding sense of accomplishment, you know, that everybody come together and work as a team, and everything got done on schedule without anybody getting hurt.